So Diecast dude alerted me last Tuesday that the Action stores were having Matchbox Power Grabs Mix B. Almost gave me a heart attack. So I went out during my lunch break looking for them. Unfortunately, in the location close to work, they didn't have them yet. So went back Wednesday, nothing yet. And finally on Thursday, they were there. Unfortunately, not all of them. One car is missing. I'll let you guess, the viewers in the live chat, which one was missing. If you know the European collector market, and if you know, if you watch my videos regularly, you're probably going to guess which one was missing. So since I started collecting in 2017, this is the first time that I've been able to find Matchbox Power Grabs in Europe. So I go looking for cars in Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany and France, and never encountered them in any store. Now there might have been some hobby stores, some diecast stores that had them. I know Tom's has them. I did encounter, I think I saw a few of them in his store, not sure, but they're pretty expensive in these hobby stores or diecast stores. But this is the first time these were available in a kind of a mainstream store. This is and they were only €1.29 each. Back when I started collecting in 2017, they also had Matchbox, the blister ones on the blister cards, and they were €1.19. So they only charge 10 cents more for the Power Grabs, and it's been 5 years since they had them, these singles. So they quit selling them at the end of 2017 and the beginning of 2018, and then didn't have Matchbox for all those years until now they have them. I think they're going to be a big hit. Frank Magnagi, hello, welcome. Because you know, they only could have been a few hours in the store when I got there, and already they were gone through. They have two boxes for each location. The reason why they can sell these so cheap, I think, is because they have a lot of stores all over Europe, and so they can buy lots of stuff, lots of examples of these boxes, and get a good price from Mattel. And that's the way to go, really. And that's kind of what Walmart does in the United States. Well, of course, they have stores all over the United States, so a lot of stores, and then some in Canada too, and then maybe in Australia too. So that's you don't have these big stores like Walmart here, but Action is kind of, yeah, represented in many countries in Europe, and that's a good thing. So we need more stores like this doing this kind of stuff. So enough talking. Have not seen anyone trying to guess which one was missing or is missing in this box. So there's I believe 17 models in here. There were a few repeats. I did not get the repeats. I just got one example of each because you know, I want to have other people to have the chance to grab these too. And one model is missing that you can see here on the side. One model is missing in this box. That was not there in both boxes. They were all gone. So yeah, take a guess for the few people in the live chat what that would be. It's a model that has a variation. So you can't see the variation when it's in a closed box. So you have to, well, basically buy multiples if you want to have a chance to have both variations. But you know, I will start opening these up, and then you'll see at the end what was missing. So let's start with the 2020 Corvette C8. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not doing this in a chase report because I don't have enough stuff to do chase report. I only have this. This is the only new thing I found the past weeks. So I decided to do this live, because that also gives me a chance to do some 1/64 scale comparisons, stuff I've been putting aside for the past few months to do a comparison on the different diecast brands and see how they do compared to one another. Building the ultimate Matchbox car collection. Tyrone, welcome. Good evening to you in Australia. So this is metallic black. Now this box is giving me a hard time, or giving the camera a hard time focusing, so I'm going to just remove it. So a lot of metal flake in there. Kind of gray rims. Headlights, Corvette logo. And then taillights with the C8 VET license plate. And some engine detail there. So yeah, that's nice. I'm glad it's metallic black and not flat black. Sorry, not just plain black. Flat black is nice, but just plain black is not really appealing to me. Porsche 918 Spider. So this is a new model. So these cars are now wrapped in paper tissue, which makes these environmentally friendly. It also says that on the box, by the way. Plastic-free packaging. So yeah, good stuff. You can see 2021 copyright, kind of a metallic dark gray, gold rims. Got the tampos in the back and a little bit on top here, some black over there. Can't really see an end. This is a piece of plastic that's not see-through. Crooked Garage, 1999. Bonjour, Aurel. Headlights done. A little bit of an issue here above the headlight, but yeah, I might end up grabbing another example of this. It's on this headlight, above this headlight too. Porsche logo, nice model. I actually forgot to get out to grab some other 918 models to compare, but it'll be for another time. Facts that on YouTube, welcome. Also, good evening to you in Australia. And we got the 2007 Honda Ridgeline. This is an older model that was kind of retooled years ago. We've seen it in a 5-pack, a few 5-packs actually. Yeah, probably so, Quirky. Probably so. Got a nice metallic orange. So we got part of a taillight, but does not wrap around. Also has the gold rims. Blue windows, not a fan of that. Still has the trailer hitch and the stuff in the back. Some, duffel bags, some rope, a box. Cool. Then we got the Matchbox or MBX mini cargo truck in the ink livery. So this is the one without the luggage. So I might try to grab another one with the luggage because it's an ink livery for the ink collection. Got some silver tampos on the front, the ink logo on the sides, and nothing in the back tampo wise. Then we got a 2016 Toyota Tacoma. Well, I'm sure, Fax, you've already mentioned that in one of your videos, I think. So probably forgot about that. Maybe you don't collect that casting. I'm not sure. I think this is the second version of this model. The first was like in 2017 or something. So yeah, been a long wait to get another version of this. This is in the Toyota racing colors. BF Goodrich. Cameron Baker, welcome. So got a little bit of a gap there, but that's okay. Tacoma on the back there, just above the bumper. Kind of stands into the metal. That's nice. Yeah, this is a really cool casting. New interior because you get this tent part. But yeah, I really like it. Awesome. And we got the 1976 Honda Civic CVCC. Got the grayish base. It's a strange red color. It's got some pink to it in my view. Got the tampos in the front, very nicely done. Also in the rear. Dreams on the license plate. Yeah, cute little Civic. Then another favorite deco or livery, National Parks. Yeah, I agree on the post facts. MBX backhoe. Look at that. Quirky Garage. Yeah, lagging. That's Belgian internet, all right for you. JD, welcome. So new interior on this. They have a moving part. Plastic shovel thing here that moves. So I might have this in the ink livery, I'm not sure. But yeah, cool to have another National Parks vehicle. Different rims back and front. That's interesting. Then we have the MBX Garbage Scout. Okay, Cameron Baker is from New Zealand. So you're a neighbor of Faxdet and building the ultimate Matchbox car collection. Oh, I threw away the box and now I see that the container is still in there. Yeah, that happens to Tyrone a lot too. I've seen it happen on his channel too. So no interior because you get the container. Nice rims actually. New Zealand, the other Australia fact says. Must be an inside joke. Tyrone is there. Is here JD. He has a twinkle rubbish. We haul the stink and the kitchen sink. Ha, funny. That's cool. So this fits on there. Thanks, JD. Very nice of you. Got the little tampo in the front here, a little bit crooked. That's okay. Cool one. Then we got the 2020 Land Rover Defender 90. A nice baby blue color, although it's got some metal flake in it, it seems. Yeah, it's nice. Tampos front and back. Just how we love it. Plastic roof piece. So not a lot of metal on this one, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. New casting, 1965 Ford C900. So 2021 copyright, as you can see. Red rims, shell livery. So we got 3 tempo passes on the COE, cab over engine. Yeah, that's a cool one. It's got Ford in there too, in that red line. Sean C, welcome. So I think it actually can pull a trailer. I think Tyrone showed that in one of his videos, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a cool one. We get to the bottom row, Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet. So this is an old casting from 1998. It was retooled 2019. Cameron Baker, I hope you find it. Headlights and Porsche logo, tail lights, Carrera name, and the third brake light. The interior is, you know, numbed down a bit, but it's still okay. Got a disc for a steering wheel. I can live with that. Still a nice model. Aha, possibly the star of this box. 1994 Lexus LS 400. Okay, Quirky says they added side view mirrors to this casting in metal, part of the metal body. So was very much looking forward to this one. It's in a nice metallic, kind of off-white-ish color. Nice rims too. Narendra Ilapavor Subramanian, sorry I butchered your name. Welcome. I'm good. How are you? Monaco McLaren, welcome. Good evening to you in Australia. So, interestingly, this is a new casting, but was meant to be released in 2021, but didn't make it, so we get it in 2022. Call me Naren. Okay, Naren, will do. Got the tail lights, Lexus logo. I think it's well, I'm not sure it's molded into the casting. It just raised a little bit, but it's not really got the L and the circle in the casting. Lexus name on the left, no LS 400 or yes, 400 on the right. Ryan, welcome. Grille is very nicely detailed in the front, I must say. Headlights are done well too. So the dark gray part is plastic, part of the interior, and then we got the gray base. It's slightly different gray than the interior. But that's how they were. They had a lot of cladding on the side back then. Mercedes had it too, and of course, that's what Lexus wanted to compete with Mercedes. And you know, it's got a tombstone for a steering wheel, unfortunately. And it's a very tiny one too. Yeah, that's always a bummer. But other than that, I think it's very nice. Very pleased with it. Okay, so Naren hasn't seen Mix B in Australia, but they already have Mix C in their stores. That's cool. What time is it for me, Monaco? It's well, let me check the clock. It's almost 1 at noon. So we got the Bentley Bentayga 2018 model in red. So we got blue previously. That was the first release. It does not have an interior, unfortunately. Other than that, it's a nice casting. But yeah, I think it would have been more popular, much more popular, if it had an interior. The 1934 Chevy Master Coupe. So we got a light gray base. Thank you, Naren. It's very kind of you. Nicely done in the front. I like the tempo. So very nicely tempoed in the front. Do a great job on that. Black fenders and running boards that are part of the black interior and also the spare wheel. That's okay. And a little bit metallic in the blue paint. No tampos on the back here, nor on the side. So, but you do get a really nice one in the front. That's okay. And it's got a little disc for a steering wheel. I can live with that, you know. This is really not a bad casting. Second to last, the 2016 Alfa Romeo Giulia. Yeah, I agree, Sean C. Matchbox is killing it with those older cars. Very nice blue color. A little bit of metal flake in there, but not a lot. Again, very nicely done grille here with the Alfa logo. And then the Giulia license plate. Yeah, very nicely done. Beautiful model. Really like this a lot. And the last one here is also a new casting, 1960 Chevy El Camino. Unfortunately, it is an old pickup. Not really a truck, but you know, not a fan of that. But I'll buy it anyway, because I support Matchbox. Kind of pale pink, kind of a metallic. Also 2021 copyright, there you have it. It's a very low model. Chrome base to get the chrome front end. And we got some tampos in the back there, that's nice. So the silver line here on the side is kind of hard to pick up on camera. But it's there, and the door handle too, and might have some silver here on these wing things. Cameron, good night. And yeah, tombstone for steering wheel again. Really looking, well, very silly. So yeah, definitely not my favorite casting by far. Okay, so what is missing from this box? Which one I did not show you? One of the 17 models was missing out of both boxes I found in the store. And it's typical for Europe that that one is missing. They always are. And I say many times in my videos, hard to come by and collected by many. Tyrone, that's funny. If you won the lottery, you would buy Bentayga. Okay, that's cool. So this one here, as always, yes, Souris 62. Congratulations, you guessed it right. The VW was missing from both cases. I don't know how many examples were in this box, if there was only one or there were several. But yeah, so I have to find another way to find this. Okay, cool. Fax. Fax says he will buy all the Golfs for me if he can find them. That's awesome, because I'd like to get both variations. So if you grab as many as you can, I'll definitely have both variations then, because there's stuff. There's one without stuff in the boot or trunk, and there's one with stuff in the boot or trunk. I think it's roller skates, something like that. Anyway, so happy to have found Power Grabs in stores here, and they will be available in Action stores all over Europe. Next up, something I showed in a what do you call that? A community post. So this was made by my buddy JK. I sent him, well, I gave him the cars, did not send him. We meet every now and then. He lives in the Netherlands. I live in Belgium, so we're close to one another. And we're going to meet again this Sunday, actually yesterday, at another event. So, yes, Quirky, you do see a Volvo. Well, you actually see many. So he just put other wheels on them. These are Greenlight Green Machine wheels. So just to give them to see what they look like with different rims. I had many of these red ones. So these are, I think, Real Riders. Looks nice too. These are Real Riders too. Gold, not bad. Here's some mainline wheels, gold ones. And here he actually painted the whole base black. It doesn't look bad, I have to say. Not at all. Some more gold rims. You've got some teal pizza pie rims. Kind of a bold color combo. Again, one that's painted all black and then got the steelies on there. Not bad at all again. And we got Matchbox wheels on it in black. But the nicest one of all also has Matchbox wheels on it. These 5 spokes fit very well. My Volvo 850 back in the day had similar looking rims. And he also painted the interior. Look at that. A white interior, two-tone. That's a job nicely done. The stuff in the boot, the trunk, is still all black, but the seats are painted white. Very nice. Very cool. So thank you, JK. That's awesome. Looks very good. Then I also would like to do some diecast comparisons. I last did a comparisons video. I've been putting these aside to compare with other vehicles. So here we got the 1987 Ford Sierra Cosworth by Hot Wheels. New model. And I also found this one. This is an MC toy or Meichong toy. Meisto basically. Ford Sierra XR4i. And Matchbox also did one of those back in the day. This is from my childhood collection. So they really did a good job, all 3 of them. Of course, this is the most modern one, so it's going to probably look best. They'll have the lens headlights. The Matchbox has suspension, of course. They got pretty much the same features on the sides. The little, well, the 2 bottom ones have the little 2 little windows in the back, while the Hot Wheels has one big side window. So I'm guessing this is more true to the real vehicle. and then the spoiler is metal on the Hot Wheels and plastic on the Matchbox and the Maisto. Two bottom ones, the base clips into the body, and then the top one has a post running through the back seat. So yeah, and of course Majorette also did a Sierra, but not the XR4i or the Cosworth, just a plain Jane 5-door hatchback, which is also nice, also with the lens headlights and the suspension, opening doors. The Matchbox one doesn't have opening features, by the way, which is a bit unusual for them at that time. Trailer hitch, not bad, but not as exciting as the other ones, of course. And then we got the Ford Capri. So 1970 Ford Capri. UK set version, the new UK set for 2022. Only got the front tempo and the top tempo. Here's the first release in silver, but I wanted to do a comparison with the Welly version. So here's 1969 Ford Capri by Welly. Got generic rims, obviously. Side deco, nicely done. Front deco, separate chrome bumper. Deco in the back and a separate chrome bumper again. So even though the Matchbox are cheaper, Welly did them by far, I think. Very nice version. It's got does have the square headlights, not the round headlights. So let's compare with the yellow one. Size-wise, the Welly is always going to be a little bit bigger. Well, most of the time. But other than that, I mean, it's not that much more expensive, the Welly, but does have the wheels are nicer on the Matchbox, but other than that, Welly does a great job. The side mirrors got the left mirror on the Welly because it's a left-hand drive, and the right mirror on the Matchbox because it's a right-hand drive. So that's cool. Do get chrome bumpers on the Matchbox too, at least on this version. Part of the chrome base. So that's a good thing. Classic car like this should have the chrome bumpers. Don't have an old. Then we got the 2020 Corvette by Hot Wheels, new casting. Although it says 2019 Mattel. So lights front and back with the logo. Here's the Matchbox version, which does not have the staggered stance or the bigger wheel in the back. Luckily, I'm not a huge fan of that, but you know. Both have side mirrors. They both are, well, about the same size. Seems pretty much comparable. Yeah, I agree, facts. The Matchbox one is nicer. Both have the engine detail. And the tempo's pretty much the same, but the Matchbox also gets the license plate. Tyrone, if I find one of those yellow Capris for you, I will grab it. let's, oops, sorry, bump the camera. Here's a yeah, JD, those Jada Majorette punch buggies, those are sweet, but well, very expensive, unfortunately. 2020 Corvette by Stingray Coupe, Z51 by Maisto. Size wise, it's bigger than the other two. Also, tampos are not as nice, not as crisp, and it doesn't have an interior. Does get a little black paint on the side there, and the rims are, well, yeah. So the Stingray here on the back, that's really nice. That's something worth mentioning. Andre, of course, you can join. You are very welcome. Glad to have you on the live chat. Side mirrors, they all have Hot Wheels, Matchbox, and Maisto. And also have a green light version. This is a green body, green machine. Of course, this is going to be the nicest one. It's got the brake discs and the calipers, but they turn with the wheels, which is kind of silly. It's got that removable roof part, and so you can get a look at the nice interior. So it is a nice interior. Two-tone, that's always nice. Kurt of Kubo Invest, welcome. Yes, long time no see. So lens headlights with the tampos on it. Kurt, I haven't seen you at Namak, so you used to be there as a seller, but I haven't seen you there lately. So that's so it's been like more than 2 years from before the pandemic, probably. And still lights with tampos on there. Got the spoiler. Yeah, this is a bit fiddly, the roof thing. But you know, it's good to have a good look at the interior. So this is true 164. So let's see if any of these kind of come close to 164. Okay, Matchbox seems to be a little bit smaller, although the wheelbase is kind of close, but yeah, it's a little bit smaller. Kubo Invest, Kurt, you're good to be back. That's cool. I'm happy about that. Always bought great stuff from you. The Hot Wheels one, well, although the Hot Wheels and the Matchbox one seemed similar in size. Lorfensu Diecast, welcome. And the Maisto, of course, is going to be bigger. That's no surprise. I don't have the Auto World one, unfortunately, to show here. I will. I'm after that one too, but you know, it has to be a nice version and a good price. You know me. Matchbox BMW M4 Cabriolet 2020. 4-door convertible BMWs by Matchbox. It's not the first one. This one is from the moving parts. It's got the beautiful tombstone steering wheel, which is fantastic to use on a convertible. Previously, we got this one. This is a pretty rare one. It's a BMW 3 Series Cabrio, only available in Germany. 2002 release. Welcome back, Cameron Baker. Also has opening doors, but with a proper steering wheel and a good looking interior. There's also a blue one, so of course I'm after that one too, because that would be very nice with this one. So old and new. Fact says they used the tombstone because they couldn't fit a post in the back. Wow, and I thought I was being sarcastic, but that's, yeah, you hit the nail on the head, Fax. That's too funny. So, nice details on the new one in the front. Unfortunately, the bumper, the lower bumper is partially plastic, which is not the case on the previous model. It's an all metal bumper, but the tampos aren't as crisp as nowadays. It's got both have the side mirrors. And the back, much nicer tempo work on the rear, of course, because you know there's quite some evolution going on there in technology, obviously. Otherwise, wouldn't be a good thing if it didn't. But it's very unusual for a 2002 model to have opening doors. And then, of course, we go a little bit further back in time. Speaking of BMW cabriolets that can fit 4 or 5 people. Did I say 4-door convertible before? I'm guessing I did. That's, yeah, just which a cabriolet that has a back seat. That's what I was going to talk about. Andre bought the 5-pack Matchbox wagons from last year. So this is the BMW 323 Cabriolet with the Bauer convertible, the brown interior, metal on metal. This is from my childhood collection. Also has the side mirrors, but tempo-wise you just get the 323i on the side here. That's basically it. But there you have it. 4-seater convertibles. That's probably what I said earlier on, not 4-door. Okay, I said 4-door indeed. Okay. Anyways, 4-seater convertibles, because usually there's only 4 seats in these. Maybe the old one could seat 5 people. The newer ones, they really only seat 4 people. Yeah, it's a nice collection. Would have been great if I had the blue one of this, but you know, can't have your cake and eat it too, right? Then I showed this one that I got from Namak. And in the comments, someone pointed out to me, Rudy Mooneyes, welcome. Goedemiddag. Someone pointed out to me that there was a tempo missing in the front. So this is basically an error. So this is going to my error collection. This is what it's supposed to look like. So thank you for to that person. I can't remember who it was that pointed that out to me. So it's a nice addition to the error collection. Other than that, it's got all its tampos, just the front one is missing. So that's cool. And then we get to some French cars. So I acquired this Majorette Citroën C3 Plus. Tyrone, good luck on finding that green BMW. It was only sold in Germany, so going to be hard to find. So we got headlights and taillights, and then we got black paint for this thing. So this is detachable on the real one, not on this miniature model. It's all metal, so I'll paint it black all around. So there was a canvas top that closed, and then it slid open, and the boot or in the trunk. Well, I think it went all the way down, and then you could remove these things and make it into a complete convertible. But the thing was, if you removed these while you were en route, there's nowhere to put them. So you have to remove them when you're at home. But then when it starts raining, you can't close the roof because the canvas top needs the 2 bars to close it up. So yeah, it was kind of a nice try, but you know, not really good enough. I must say, really nice interior. Steering wheel looking like the real one. So Majorette really killed it on this one. And we're going to compare it with this Norev. So here's the NOREV version. Of course, being NOREV, it's got the lensed headlights. This one has a metal base, and it's got the roof that's detachable. So not really like the real one. Just makes it look like a classic cabriolet, which it wasn't. So these roof bars are part of this removable top. It's bigger than the Majorette, the NOREV, like NOREV used to be up until a few years ago. It's got a proper steering wheel also, looking very similar to the Majorette one. Dashboard, also job nicely done. Taillights just silver, Citroën logo. Has that silly trailer hitch on it. Also has suspension, by the way, just like, well, no, the Majorette does not have suspension. That's something that has more than Majorette. And put these aside, put them back in the packaging later. Staying with French cars, got this Renault Twingo by NOREV. So metal on metal, the pink with the sliding roof, so working feature. Lens headlights, suspension, and I also got this Guisval. The scored at the same NAMAC event. This one does not slide. And I kind of wanted to compare it with the Majorette version, which I got earlier. Also has a lens headlights like the other two. No suspension. Taillight is part of the red interior. And no sliding roof on this one. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Quirky, did these all come as standard with the sliding roof? I think it was optional, right? So I think this was the standard. Just an all metal roof, and then optional you could get the canvas top. So this is not really realistic looking. Never came with this panoramic roof. Yeah, Quirky confirms it was optional. Never came with a panoramic roof like this. It is a nice feature, but it's not realistic. So it's very unusual for NOREV to do something unrealistic like this. This is what it realistically looked like with the canvas top if you had an opening roof. And that's the regular version. Majorette for once is much smaller than the others. Usually it's also very big, but they managed to make it quite small, their version. Then a fan favorite, the R5 Turbo. By NOREV, very nicely done, authentic looking rims, lens headlights. And I wanted to compare it with the Majorette version, which is, it's going to be kind of a tie here. Size-wise, I think they're very similar. I think the Majorette seems a little bit wider, but I'm not sure it is. It says turbo in the window in the back. No tempo on the back. Yeah, sorry, the Majorette is a little bit scuffed, but it's the best I can do. Both have turbo on the side. The NOREV one is much more subtle on the turbo. Yeah, very pleased to have this NOREV version. Rims are outstanding. So when I showed this one, the Renault Express by Majorette, kind of a little Renault van in the French Postal Services livery, I said that I have some other ones. These were gifted to me by Rudy Mooneyes, who's also in the live chat. Very pleased with these. So Belgian Postal Services livery, De Post for the Dutch-speaking part of Belgium, Flanders, and then La Poste for the French-speaking part of Belgium, Wallonia. And then this is the French Post. So very nice. These are very hard to come by, so I'm very pleased to have found these. Got the opening doors in the back, plastic opening doors. There you go, and the cargo area. So that's it when it comes to the French cars. Got some American stuff now. You had an Avis one, Andre. That's cool. Martin Krijger, goedemiddag. So I got this one, the 1984 Pontiac Firebird, and I wanted to compare it with Kit, you know, Knight Industries 2000 Knight Rider, because it's a very similar casting. Here's another version on card. You can see it's got different rims. So base-wise, definitely different bases on these. In the front, of course, you got the opening there for the red light that says then the pop-up headlights. Same, what is this, air intake here? Both have the kind of the T-top roof. Of course, the Kit has the typical steering wheel, and this newer model. This was 2019 copyright, so 2020 release, first release. Has a little disc for Andre, can you repeat that sound? You're not going to make me do it. On the sides, yeah, pretty much similar. It's got this thing here behind the wheel in the front. Don't know what that is. In the back, the Kit does not have the lines that the newer model has. I can imagine Fax, the premium Kit is very nice. Would love to have that one. Steering wheel looks like a bat, JD says. Yeah, it kind of does. Fuel filler cap is on both of them, so you can clearly see they probably used the same mold and then modified it a bit for the newer version, the non-Kit version, because these are same in length and everything. But definitely a different dashboard on the Kit. You're making me jealous now, Fax. The Kit should have an extended nose, Martin Krijger says. So there's one out now in the mainline that has a kind of the pursuit mode. That has an extended nose, but apparently it should have a longer nose on the regular version too, Martin says. David Harper, good evening in New Zealand. Cool. And another one I was really happy to find recently. Well, actually, I traded it with a collector friend. Is this Volvo C30 by Welly. Very nice. Well, the chrome rims. Could do without a chrome, just silver would be fine, but nicely detailed. And then tail lights are very nicely done in the back. The hatch. License plate. And of course, I want to compare it with the Matchbox one. So Matchbox does the plastic rocker panel and wheel arch. That is part of the interior. In Welly, it's all metal. Matchbox, yeah, they do a good job on the tail lights. They don't really wrap around, but don't really have to. It might be even more, might be even better on the Matchbox than on the Welly. Volvo on the license plate on the Matchbox and C30 on the Welly. Well, Welly also has the Volvo name on the hatch, the all glass hatch. They both have the side mirrors. And nicely done tampos on the, or better done tampos on the Matchbox. Different style grille on both of them, but that's how they came. There were differences there. And then size-wise, let's see. Wheelbase is pretty much the same, I think. And size, well, they don't differ much in size either. That's cool. They're pretty much, yeah, Matchbox is a little bit shorter. Yeah, that's cool. And it has the sunroof, which the Welly doesn't have. Cool. Then we got this one. So this is an MSZ Maserati Ghibli. These were gifted to me, or this was gifted to me by JK also, the one that also got me the Volvo 850. Diecast dude got these MSZ cars sent to him by the manufacturer, you know, being the influencer that he is. But his had suspension, which these don't have. Scale Enthusiasm, welcome. Thank you for doing that crazy giveaway recently. Much appreciated. And I hope it got you a lot of views. See your giveaway drawing video is getting a lot of attention, so that's a good thing. The dude is the man. So unfortunately, these don't have suspension anymore. And you can hear that. You hear that sound? That's probably because they took out the suspension. So I would have loved them to still have suspension, even definitely because price-wise in Finland, where JK bought them, they were €3. So that I mean, they're nice, but would have been great to have the suspension for that kind of money. That's like $3.5 US. So yeah, not cheap. And I said in that video that I did not know of another brand or diecast brand that did the Ghibli. And the Quirky Garage 1999, who's also in the live chat here, commented that there's this one. Totally forgot about this one. So I dug it out. It was in a tub, all the way at the bottom, of course. I knew I had it, but I forgot about it when I did the video. So this is not Hot Wheels. This is just Mattel branded Fast and Furious 7 Maserati Ghibli. Quirkypedia, yeah, and that's what you are, Aurel. So yeah, this is the perfect time and moment to open this up. It's been guarded all those years since I have it. It's going to be bigger in scale. It's got some gray paint, dark gray paint on the head. There's a word for that logo in English that I always forget. So someone will comment it. And there's some black paint on the bottom grille too. Yeah, more like 155 facts, that's right. Trident, thank you, Rob of Scale Enthusiasm. Some silver on the side, red paint in the back. There's an interior, but it's hard to see, very dark windows. Scale-wise, of course, yeah, they're going to differ a lot, as you can see. And detail-wise, I think the MSZ, that's what it is, right? MSZ, yes. The MSZ is, well, actually nice. It got the Maserati logo very nicely done. Also, the trident is not bad. It's got some details on the headlights, which the Mattel one does not have. Also has all the black paint where it needs to have, where it needs to look like a grille. No side tampos, that's fine. And then in the back, a lot more details than on the Mattel one. So yeah, and you can actually see the interior. It's got a silly looking steering wheel though. This camera, this is my phone, will not show it that well, but it's yeah, that's something they probably should work on. This one has much nicer rims. That's right. I cannot do the Maserati sound, Andre. I'm sorry to disappoint you. That's not going to work. Plastic tires. Do I have a real Toyota Alphard? No, I don't, Quirky. I don't even know what that is. Another four-door Maserati, not a Ghibli. This is a Quattroporte by Hot Wheels. Roar, says JD. Yeah, kind of sounds like it. So this is a bigger. So the Alphard is a big minivan from Japan. Well, the name kind of sounds like something stinky, you know? I agree with you, Rob, of Scale Enthusiasm. It's a great casting, this Quattroporte, and it's a shame they only use it once. Yeah, interior is indeed pretty nice for a Hot Wheels. That's right, Andre. So it should be bigger than the Ghibli. Well, it's slightly bigger, but you know, nothing says that both of these were to scale. Nice. Then we got the new Range Rover Classic by Hot Wheels. Nice model. This is the old Range Rover Classic. I saw Diecast Extreme has still a lot of these hanging on the pegs. That would not be the case in Europe. Yeah, everything Land Rover is just pretty hard to find. I was lucky enough to find this in a small Dutch store for an affordable price. So size-wise, yeah, much bigger, the old one. But you know, Hot Wheels has to size down to keep the price down, to be able to sell them for less than $1 at Walmart. Diecast Extreme has a lot of everything. That's right, Quirky. I'm sure you and I would go crazy in a store like that. Well, both nice models. This is a Larry Wood design, by the way, from back in the day. And of course, Matchbox also had a Range Rover. Sorry, bumped the camera again. Clumsy. The, what's it called that? Rollomatic. Here's a kind of an army police version. So a bunch of classic Range Rovers. Let's take a look at the back. I must say the Hot Wheels one with the deco all around and on top, really nice. JD, you got the green Final Run Hot Wheels, this one, that's very nice. Congrats on that. Yes, Siku did one. I don't have a very good version of that. Majorette, I don't think I have an example of that. And yeah, I don't think I have. And then there was a few things I kind of wanted to open up because they're in my way. Ex-corgi casting. Okay, did not read that full comment, David Harper. Oh, the older Range Rover one is an ex-corgi casting, according to David Harper. Okay, didn't know that. Some generic thing, maybe Quirky Garage, Quirkypedia knows what brand this actually is. Just says Speedmaster diecast metal pullback action. An Italian company imported it into Europe. Intercontinental Toy Company Limited. This was cheap. Oh yeah, the plastic is breaking. So even the plastic, the blister is not good quality. Oh yeah, Andre, the Majorette Fire Range Rover. Yeah, I do have that one. Thank you for reminding me. It says 911 turbo on the base, 161 scale, made in Hong Kong. So it's got rubber tires because it's pullback. It's got opening doors. Look, even this cheap Chinese one has a better steering wheel than a lot of the Mattel products. Got an all metal body and then these chrome inserts for the headlights. So CF is the diecast brand according to Quirkypedia, and this is a Tomica copy. Not bad, but probably not licensed. Pizza disc steering wheel. Yeah, that's what it is, David Harper. And then I got this set that I never opened up because I got some of these from Joe from of XLT Off-Road Bear on YouTube. I've got this from Tyrone, building the Ultimate Matchbox car collection, and I've found a few locally. So steering wheel envy. So let's finally open these because I kind of picked the best ones and to open up, and then there's a few I got a few extras to keep carded and probably open them up one day in a theme video. This is a 2008 Ford Focus. I always forget what this set was called, so sorry, but it's old news by now. 2020 copyright. Don't have a lot of examples of this casting. So always nice to get a new example. Metal spoiler. Cult Racers. Yeah, something like that, probably Quirky. Yeah, fax says it too, so it must be that. Nissan Skyline 2000 Turbo RS, the R30 this is. Only about 18 months after I opened mine. Yeah, I'm not an influencer, so I don't get stuff sent to me. So I'm not as lucky as the European Lamley, diecast dude. So I have to do with what I can find and when I can find it for the price I want to pay for it. That's how it is. But I still get views for my videos, so I'm good, I think. Speedmaster had 48 different models, Kurt of Kubo Invest says. Okay, that's cool. I remember there were a few in the store I bought them. I think it was Super Bazaar. This is okay. Too bad it's not metallic white. Yeah, David Harper, most of us have to pay for our cars. And of course, Diecast Dude still pays for a lot of his cars too. But yeah, he does get sent some stuff to him by manufacturers, which is cool. That's why he is the European Lamley. Then we got the Volkswagen Golf Mark II. metallic green, nice color. This is an OK casting. It's pretty old, 1989 original copyright. So yeah, retooled in 2018. I influenced you, JD, and got you looking for majorettes. Well, that's a good thing. So majorettes, if they see or hear this, they can send me some stuff too, like they do send stuff to Diecast dude. Anyways, he gave me some cars too from that stuff he got. 88 Honda CRX in black. I like this banner on the window, JDM. Got the headlights and the Honda logo. Taillights and the Honda logo. And the Scion FRS. Many inches is the French Lamley. Yeah, he probably is. Facts, but he knows the people of Noref very well. I'm not sure if he gets all his stuff sent to him, but I think probably Siku sent some stuff to him. Maybe Noref, and I'm not sure if Majoret sent stuff to him. Kind of hard to tell. I don't know him personally. So we got a nice pink Scion FRS, or that's why it says the 86 here, the Toyota version. So that's it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. 1 hour and 50 minutes in. I think that's a long enough video. I thank you all for participating in the live chat. Thank you for those of you who gave me a thumbs up. I have a connection in Belgium who sends stuff to me. Yes, you do, David. I got some stuff for you lined up, so I'm going to try to send it to you before the end of June. Yeah, glad so many of you could join in. And so no chase report this evening. Did not have a lot of stuff. Tomorrow I'm visiting a swap meet in Noord-Brabant in the Netherlands. So I will do a chase report on that next Saturday, if I find enough stuff, that is. And yeah, see you then, probably. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.